How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Time to reveal the new vehicle for the channel. I hope you guys are excited. It is a lot of fun. Alright guys, so it's a Yamaha FZ09. I bet most of you didn't expect me to buy a bike, but if you guys have been watching my streams, you know that I've been wanting a bike for a while. So I went out there, test rode a few bikes. My buddy Brian let me ride his a lot, and he has an FZ08, and it was a lot of fun. He was telling me about this bike, saying that he was going to actually buy it, and I pulled the douchey move and I kind of bought it before he could. But I mean, dude, it's a great bike. Brian, you got some good taste in bikes, and this bike, I mean, it's a lot of bike. But I think, you know, if you have some sort of responsibility, you can get used to it. Now, I've only been riding for a couple days. As you can tell, I'm a little bit sunburned, but it is a lot of fun. It's a lot different than driving a car, obviously, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, when you get out there and you're on your bike, you're cruising down PCH, there's just nothing like it. And you know, once you experience it, you understand. My voice cracked. Sorry about that. Once you experience it, then you realize why people do this type of shit. But for those of you that are unfamiliar with bikes, this bike has an 847cc engine, which for a first time bike with this much torque, because this is one torquey motherfucker, it is a lot of power. You can easily pop a wheelie, and it is just, you got to be careful. Luckily, it's in a different mode. You can put it in sport mode, and then that's where the wheelies fucking come in, because when we picked it up from the dealer, Brian had to ride it back, and he thought he was in sport mode the whole time. He eventually put it in sport mode, give it a little gas, and whoop, popped up a little bit. So yeah, this thing is no joke. It's a 3-cylinder, big old cylinders though, because I mean, of course, it's an 850, and I mean, it's just one torquey motherfucker. So I bought this bike used. It had about 3,800 miles or something like that, and I've already put on a good couple hundred miles just over the weekend. I mean, again, it's a lot of fun. I got some footage of me riding. I don't have that much footage because I just had bought the new GoPro and it died as I was riding, so I don't have that much footage, but I'll go ahead and talk a little bit more about it as I show the footage, because as of right now, it's just a lot of wind noise. I mean, what I want to do with this bike, okay, first of all, I don't know how much I'm going to be racing it, just because it's a bike. I don't want to die, as you guys can expect. It's a lot more sketchy, okay, when racing a bike than compared to racing a car. I don't know if I want to die. I don't really want to die yet, so we're gonna hold off on the racing. But what I do want to do is get a new exhaust, maybe open up the tune a little bit, just have it a little bit more pep. I mean, it is fast, don't get me wrong, but with a new exhaust and a new tune to remove the limiter and all this stuff, I think it would have a lot more pep. We'll see though if I can just get away with just the exhaust, because I'm gonna have to go a full system, because the exhaust down here is completely welded together. I'm already looking at a few systems, but the system that I think I'm gonna go with, it's a pretty much full system. It's got a little loop right there, and then it shoots out the side, and it is a nice sounding exhaust. It would for sure waken up the bike a lot, and it's a lot safer too to have a louder exhaust on a bike, so people hear you when you're coming. It already had aftermarket bars and levers, aftermarket lights, or at least signalers, I guess. But I mean, honestly, I couldn't be happier with this. Riding a bike is just so addicting. You know, it hurts your cheeks at first a little bit after long rides. You know, my cheeks right now are a little bit sore. When I rode it just to this park, I was like, damn, my butt needs arrested, man. I feel like a male prostitute or something like that. But no, honestly, it's a lot of fun to ride a bike. If you ever get a chance to ride a bike, maybe not one super crazy at first. You know, I started out on my buddy's Harley at first, and you know, it's a heavier bike, but it still had a decent sized motor. I started out on that and it was fun, and then I rode Brian's FZ08, a lot of fun, and then now I have this, and it is just, oh my god, the amount of fun that this thing is just insane. It's a lot more sketch, but it's really fun. So anyway, let me get back to the house, let me edit this, throw in the footage of me riding and stuff like that, tell you a little bit more about it. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I'm going to save you the trouble of listening to the annoying wind noises that you would normally hear. I'm going to talk a little bit about just transitioning from a car to a motorcycle. No, I haven't sold the Mustang. The Mustang is still in the shop. It should be ready tomorrow. We'll see. Fingers crossed. The S12 on the other hand, my girlfriend is going to buy that from me. I'm still going to be working on it before you guys unsubscribe. I'm still going to be working on it. It's still going to be a part of the channel, but she will technically have the ultimate decision in selecting what she wants to do to it. I know she does want to put some money into it and build it, so we will see, but don't worry, the S12 is still here. I'm just going to be having a lot more fun on this motorcycle. But transitioning from a car to a motorcycle, it's different. Going 15 or 20 miles an hour on a motorcycle, it might seem like, oh, this isn't so bad, I can get used to this. When you're going 60 or 80 miles an hour on a motorcycle, it's a lot different. The wind is strong, your helmet kind of shakes and stuff, the wind noises are loud. I mean, it is all around just a different experience. Passing in between cars at highway speeds is just, it's different. It's for sure different. You have to get used to it. Obviously, if you're going to try to transition into a motorcycle, take it slow. That's what I'm doing. My buddy Brian, who is also in this video, he's been riding for like 5 years or so he knows a thing or two about riding. Obviously, he has way more experience than me. I look stiff. I look like a newbie. That's what I am. I've only been riding legally for a couple of days, but honestly, one of the funnest couple of days ever. It feels like, it's weird. I'm sure it won't feel like this forever, but it feels like I'm on vacation. It's weird. I don't understand it, but if I feel like I'm on vacation when I ride my motorcycle. As weird as that sounds, I feel like I'm not like in America. I feel like I'm somewhere else and I'm on vacation. I don't know if it's just because I used to watch a lot of those Moto Madness videos or something like that, where people are raging and stuff like that, and they're always out of the country. But yeah, when you're riding and stuff like that, it feels weird. It doesn't feel right. Like, it feels illegal on what you're doing, because it's just a completely new experience. But it is a lot of fun. Just guys, if you're going to transition, be safe like me. Don't be stupid. An 850 is no joke. You guys can start out with obviously whatever you want. I know eventually I'm going to grow into it and I'm going to want to utilize the power. I'm not going to race it. We'll see. I don't really plan on racing it, but it is really different. I'm going to go ahead and let this play for a minute just so you guys can take in the wind noises, I guess, for a second, because I'm sure I'm going to get a comment that says, shut up and let us just watch the video for a second. Sure, I'll let you guys watch it. Now, I'm sure some of you are curious what I kind of plan on doing with the bike. Honestly, a camber stand stout build probably sounds like the best bet for me. I think this thing would look really nice on like negative 15 degrees camber. Clearly I'm joking, but no, honestly, the bike was more for me. When I bought this, I wasn't really thinking too much about the channel, and it's not selfish of me for that, but I've always wanted a bike. And even though I have a car channel, I'm like, you know what, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun on a bike. I'm sure I can put this into my videos in some way. I don't know if I'm gonna start doing Rice or Nice bike edition or anything like that. I can't guarantee that. Maybe one or two here and there, but it's still gonna be a car channel. The bike, it's just, honestly, I've been wanting one for a while, and I feel like every once in a while you gotta spoil yourself a little bit. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the bike. I mean, it's just beautiful riding next to the beach on a motorcycle. I mean, it's so much fun. It's really relaxing too. too. If you guys enjoyed that little ASMR snippet back there, let me know down in the comments. But honestly, it's gonna take some time to get used to it. So for now, it's probably gonna be used more as background footage. I think it's gonna look a lot nicer to get background footage with this. That way you don't see just mostly interior. This, you get pretty good background interior shots like nothing. But once I get used to it, sure, we'll go on some canyon runs. I'll tell you guys what it's like. Maybe I can start reviewing bikes too. But for now, I think honestly, it's more just for my own pleasure because it is a lot of fun. Once you start riding, I think you guys are gonna like it. Just be careful out there. It is a lot of fun though. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video right here. We have a lot of new content coming. The Mustang should be done tomorrow. Obviously, I'm gonna be modding the bike in some ways, but a lot of new stuff. The channel is changing and I like it. Don't think that the Ricer Nice or the Ricer cars on Craigslist is gonna disappear. That's staying for the long run. You guys really seem to enjoy those, so don't worry about that. But honestly, motorcycle, one of the funnest things ever. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you think of the motorcycle, subscribe to join the Peacock flock, and hit the notification bell so you can flock to the videos with everyone else. Until next video, peace.